You'd have thought by now they would have come out with something a lot quicker to bring this blade in and out. That'll burn the calories.
And I'm talking to camera 1, yeah?
Lizard? Yeah.
It's a newt.
A lizard. It's not a newt.
Me, I'm all the way up.
Right then, cameras. Check. Audio. Check. Welcome to another episode.
And in this episode, we're going to be telling you how we make a crosscut sled for the table saw. Did you bring them 5p's?
Oh yeah, I'll grab them now.
So let's get into it. Chuck's that battery.
There you go, sir. Right then, folks, before we get into it, I just want to tell you the benefits about having a table saw sled. Now, all it is just a board that sits on top of the table saw. This eliminates friction, but it also gives the accuracy you need on repeat crosscuts. Let's go. Now, next step is the upstand. So now we've gone for 80mm, and the reason for this is because our clamps, we know that fits against your material. It's completely up to you what sizes you choose, however 80mm fits best for us. And we're going to put a 45° on the back edge of the upstand. This reduces the build-up of dust.
Meaning that when you push your material against your back fence, you will get a solid base to work from every time. Blew that towards the camera, sorry. While Sam fits the upstands to the base of the sled, I've actually been taking the riving knife off of the table saw. Unfortunately, it's the nature of it that obviously it would interfere with the sled running through, so taking this off, I'm going to put the garden stuff back on now and then we'll be ready to go.
Right then, so we fixed the back fence of the sled. I'm going to leave the front. Now the reason for this is, once I've placed my sled on top of the table saw and we've aligned the runners up as best as we possibly can be, I'm going to bring the blade through the board itself, but then I'm going to make sure I have a true 90° to fit the front end of my sled. Now this board might be a few mil out. If that's the case, then we can just trim it off afterwards.
So do you remember me mentioning the 5p pieces earlier? Well, as you can see, what we actually use them for is we place them in the grooves on the bed of our table saw and place our cut runners in on top of those. You can use washers, but our preferred method is using 5p pieces. And in our opinion, this is the quickest and easiest way to make sure we get an absolutely parallel line on our runners when we attach it to the base of our sled. You've got to seal it before you put the glue on, ain't you? Moment of truth. Dun, dun, dun.
So we'll wait for the glue to set, put a few screws in the back, and then we'll see how it runs.
Beautiful. So now for the fun bit, we're going to turn the saw on and bring it through the base of the sled, and then Sammy is going to make sure that we have got a perfect 90° angle from the blade to the front edge.
So now our sled is nearly complete. We know we've got the front and the back fence lines in place. We know our cut line is exactly 90° to our front fence.
And what we've done is we've left a 20mm margin from the front and the back of the cut to make sure that the sled base is nice and solid all the way through. And to go one step further, what we're going to do now is we're going to square up from our cut line, mark it on our front fence, and give ourselves some handy 10mm increment measurements so that it increases our workflow when we're putting this back to work.
One take, over, done. Yeah.
So I'm talking to camera 1, yeah?
Yeah.
You're at camera 2, I'm talking to camera 1.
Yeah.
So there we have it, our very own quick and easy table saw sled, useful for both in the workshop or out on site to maintain precision, accuracy and help with your workflow.
And if you found this video helpful, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and if there's any videos you'd want us to do in the future, drop it in the comments below.
Thanks for watching, we'll see you next time.
Peace out.
Lizard?
Yeah.
Is that a newt?
A lizard? It's not a newt. Is that a newt?
Well, think about it. We don't have lizards in this country. It's got to be
We do.
somewhere. What kind of lizard is it?
What would you scale that out size-wise?
Pretty big. Come here,
Mate,
mate.
he's turboing off here.
That's a newt, that is.
That's not a newt.
Because think about it, it's come from the water.